I know this fast is definitely something a little different.
One
So,
at a time?
so what I want to know from you, and this is Caleb Brown, tell me about you before this fast.
Me before this fast.
Your food, your health, your
Well,
physical.
to be honest with you, the reason why Mr. Ramsey is here is actually because of me.
Okay.
I was actually, they were supposed to, well, they thought I might have multiple sclerosis and cancer. This happened in March. My father and Brother Brown. Brother Brown had a friend who had a son who was supposed to be dead from cancer about 3 or 4 times, and they got him. Okay, some way, somehow, he met Mr. Ramsey, and magically he became back strong. Hold on, hey, try to leave everybody to that. So, with that being said, I was in a situation where they didn't know what was going on, a lot of health issues. Plus, I still have injuries because I was injured on work. So, all this is a combination of sleep for 15, 20 hours a day. All of it happened in a matter of a week's time. Just went to the emergency room and just trickled down. Met Mr. Ramsey, took the pills. They had just started a 40-day fast. So, I did 10 days, let it get in my system, and now I hopped on a 40-day fast. I did it for 14 days. The reason why I stopped is because the time I was getting a lot of blood tests, and they was taking blood at a regular, so they told me it was best to just ease down. But immediately,
They as in the doctor?
no, they like my parents and
Oh.
everybody, because before this happened,
Yeah.
I was doing it on my own.
Gotcha.
But I was also doing the yoga sessions. I believe the breathing, from my personal opinion, the breathing did wonders. The reason why I say this is because the time I did the breathing, I can feel my body healing itself. Not just, I don't know how to describe it, but I can feel a battle within. I can feel, and then even certain body parts that was injuring, I can feel the breath, learning how to take the breath and make it go to a certain spot, make it go to the other. So I learned a lot along the process, which I realized if it wasn't for the breathing, I appreciate the fast, I appreciate the herbs, but I realized without the breath, you had to have a combination of all three.
Absolutely.
And actually, the fourth thing is you had to have God's grace, because it was God's grace that brought me to Him. It was God's grace that gave me the mind to go ahead and see it through. So that happened in March for me, and then my dad jumped on as well. My mother's actually off all her medicine. My father dropped like 40 pounds. So it's been an amazing event coming to here. This 40-day fast is a little bit different.
How do you feel now?
Well, these days I'm actually still suffering from my injuries, but health-wise, I can't complain. I'm still smiling, still above ground, thank God. But I just have injuries. Injuries take a little bit more. And a lot of my injuries came from work-related. So I just got to get back in the gym and work out. But they doing MRIs and things of that nature. But as far as health, can't complain.
Be surprised, and I'm saying I understand because literally the headaches I'm talking about,
Oh, yeah.
I literally breathe through them.
Yes.
Plus the headaches, they say it's 3 times worse than chocolate. So and for me to get through that with no medication means
I understand, because that was one of the things that makes me most gross, because I used to get these massive pain attacks random all throughout the day. And headache can start first, or sometimes it come from my back and shoot up, but I did without pain medicine, so therefore that's pretty good.
And so I believe you're absolutely right. So it's good to hear that you're feeling better, at least to be able to start to get that point. But I do think that the yoga even helps to build the body.
Oh yeah, it does. It's just the fact being there right now, they're just trying to figure out what exactly has twisted, because now they believe it's something in my spine that might have, just overlooked injuries, over time. But I believe the yoga, the breathing is where it's at for a fact. I thank God for letting me. I thank God.
I look forward to him getting in here with it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the other smaller pieces, I wanted to just get general story from people today, but I'm going to call you. I'll bug you about some other things about the fast itself. Okay. So we'll talk, and I'll make sure I give you a call.
All right. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
And send somebody else in here.
Yes, ma'am. Will do.
All right.
You have a good day, Ms. A.
You too.